Hope you like that intro, guys. What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Arrow Season 5. So the news broke last night that Deathstroke had been confirmed. The way they did it was awesome. Stephen Amell was trolling Manu Bennett. He tweeted, "Desperate times call for desperate measures." Welcome back, Manu Bennett. Then, if you look at Manu Bennett, he says, "For the record, I'm not going back for Arrow. Assumptions is the mother of all." You can guess what it says, but that's quite funny because it confused people thinking, is he coming back? Isn't he coming back? But guys, he's coming back. I mean, if you've been following the actor, he does normally work in New Zealand and he's been trolling Arrow for the last couple of months. I mean, anyone with some kind of intelligence, sorry guys, you should have seen this coming. I mean, I made a video about it a couple of weeks ago saying he's coming back. So Slade Wilson hasn't been in Arrow since Season 3, Episode 14. The episode where Thea still had the bloodlust. And they made Slade Wilson look like a bitch, really. They made him look so bad. So I'm hoping they bring him back and make him look like a boss. I know what some people are going to say. He was in the Invasion episode. But come on, guys, let's be honest. That wasn't Slade Wilson. Slade Wilson, and what I mean by Slade Wilson is Manu Bennett. He is the only Slade Wilson we have in this Arrowverse. So this video is going to be Deathstroke centric. I hope you enjoy this video, guys.
Don't forget who taught you how to fight, kid.
So once all this news had come out, they went ahead, well, Mark Guggenheim, the executive producer for Arrow, went ahead and confirmed the title for episode 23, which most people should have already worked out because we already knew where the finale was going to take place. It's not going to take place in Star City like previous seasons. It's going to be away. So as most of you guessed, episode 23 is entitled Liang Yu, which makes sense seeing as Oliver was on that island for, well, not 5 years as they kind of told you, but he was on the island for a very long time. So it really is fitting to wrapping up the 5-year story. So now we can put into context what this kind of interview with the executive producer means. The alliances are going to be very surprising. You're not going to believe who Oliver is working with to defeat Prometheus. It's going to be really emotional. It's going to be all about Oliver's family, but not the family we're thinking of right now. It's going to end in a giant explosion, but not where it's going to where we think it's going to end, and the emotional punch is going to be bigger than the actual physical part of the bombs going off. So that is a very interesting interview about the finale without actually giving off too much information. So as soon as I read this, I thought Deathstroke, Nyssa Al Ghul's coming back, as Nyssa Al Ghul is technically Oliver's wife when he married her in the League of Assassins. That a lot of people tend to forget because they don't ever mention it, but in my opinion, he is still married to Nyssa. So this image appeared and we can clearly see Nyssa Al Ghul there, as I said a couple of days ago. Oliver's there, which is pretty cool. There's also some other people that it's hard to kind of tell. Dark Archer's there, Malcolm Merlin, which is kind of cool, seeing him back on Arrow finally. And also, there's some other people. Captain Boomerang. I couldn't find an image, so I just used one from Suicide Squad. But yeah, it will be played by a different actor. I couldn't find the right image that I wanted. And also Deathstroke is there. I don't think this image is in proper context, as I don't think it would take them 5 people, Nyssa Al Ghul, Deathstroke, Oliver, Captain Boomerang and Dark Archer, to take out Prometheus and Talia Al Ghul. To be honest, if that's what's happening, I think this is just an image in between shots, because a 5-on-2 would just be too easy. We also have to counteract in the fact that Black Siren is also going to be at large. I mean, we do have some other image. We've got an image taken on a Canon camera that I found on Twitter. That is really interesting. It's probably more interesting than the other image, because I already knew that Nissa was going to come back, and I knew that Deathstroke was coming back. But this image, to me, is probably the most interesting image that I came across. So you're going to be seeing the image now. It's got Oliver, Captain Boomerang, and Deathstroke walking across what looks like the beach on Liangyu, which is really interesting because we haven't seen Captain Boomerang in such a long time. I didn't think they were allowed to use Suicide Squad characters, but it looks like they can use characters that are being used in the DC Extended Universe. But the context of this, we don't know what the context is. I mean, for me, Deathstroke could take out Prometheus by himself. So I don't know what the fuck's happening, to be honest, guys, because Prometheus is nowhere near up to Deathstroke's standard for me. He's just not as good as he was. I mean, don't get me wrong, Josh Sagal, is it? I think that's his name. He's a really good actor. He's doing such a good role, but he's not up to Prometheus' standard. I mean, even if it was Prometheus, Talia al Ghul, Black Siren versus Oliver, Deathstroke, Dark Archer, Nissa al Ghul, and Captain Boomerang, it just doesn't make sense. So let me know down below what you think's actually going to be going on in this episode. And also, Artemis is going to be appearing with Black Siren in episode 21, I think it is. So yeah, maybe Artemis maybe it's going to be a massive fight versus fight. It's going to be absolutely savage. It's going to be a brawl. It's going to be really fun, and it's cool because they can take Deathstroke over to next season. Obviously, Manu Bennett films a different show in New Zealand, so timing would always be an issue, but he can always come back for an episode or two, so it's going to be cool. And then Nissa al Ghul, also played by Katrina Law. A lot of you guys kind of told me that I said her name wrong. I called her Kendra. Katrina Law, she's also on the show, but she's back. So yes, actors can be on other shows whilst they're a main narrative of their own show. I mean, guys, I know a lot of you say they're busy, but if they can get more work, they would take it. So they're busy resulted in Nissa al Ghul coming over to the show when people said she wasn't going to be on it. So don't take what you read online as what it actually is. So before I end this video, guys, I want you to let me know what you think is going to happen in this episode. What are you expecting for Black Siren? What are you expecting for Deathstroke? Like this video if you're hyped. Are you happy Captain Boomerang's going to come back? We haven't seen him for such a long time. What do you think the story is going to be? I'm so looking forward to this season. For me, Arrow is killing every other show this season, or at least DC shows. It's killing all of them. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment if you want to. And I'll catch you in another video, which will be my Supergirl video that I'm quite happy about. I'm not sure which one I'll be uploading first, but I've got 3 videos: Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl video comes out. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'm Warstu. I'll catch you in another video. Peace.